Welcome to Whips in the Dungeon and the BDSM Dungeon Play channels. I'm going to create a new playlist because obviously in throwing a single tail whip from 4 to 6 feet away, it takes quite a bit of practice. We have to work on muscle memory, fine motor skills, eye-hand coordination, and fortunately or unfortunately, for the amount of time we have to practice, we aren't going to have the luxury of having a whip catcher be able to stand for all of that practice. So I've got a wide variety of different targets I'm going to introduce in this playlist, and I encourage you not only to explore the targets that I show you, but to look around and find other similar targets and things that will work for you in your practice. The very first target I'm going to recommend is simply going to be a sheet of paper, and on that sheet of paper take a black magic marker and mark a 6 by 6 by 6 square, or you could make a 6-inch circle. I'm just using plain paper today, but another good type of paper is carbon paper, because carbon paper will show you where your whip is marking or striking the paper. The downside of using a flat paper target is it's two-dimensional, and when we're throwing in the dungeon with someone else, that's a three-dimensional object. But I'm going to suggest that practicing with two-dimensional objects as a target is one of those types of targets that you can use in your progression toward active like dungeon play. So as you're doing your forward figure 8 or your horizontal or whatever whatever technique you're working with, the goal is just simply to have the cracker end in that 4 by 4 square radius. So that would be the first target I would introduce. And as always, thanks for watching BDSM Dungeon Play and the Whips in the Dungeon channel.